But you want to know the craziest thing about all this etiquette crap that my mother carved into my into my brain is that it actually made life smoother for me, or at least in the environment that I was raised in here. With all the everything's, the concomitant persons and issues in Los Angeles and Hollywood. It also placated the Irish side. Because, like I said, I don't want to say I was like the black sheep, but within my entire clan, Irish clan, the Brady Cruz clan, I was, of course, the only one that was not full Irish. We had our family well, a good share of our family move here and live here and grow up here. I was the only one that was not full Irish. But again, this smoothness of life, having had this carved into my skull, um, I it didn't I didn't I didn't have to like try as hard like I just, yeah, certain social situations, social scenarios, of course, we're talking about etiquette, but I didn't feel I had to try hard, that whatever hard people like, try hard for, I was already like, again, embedded in me. I was already hardwired for this kind of thing. I don't want to give her credit for all of this part, but I'm very hard to intimidate, and I was very hard to intimidate by 8 years old. Um, I was just. My mother used to always remind me, of course, as many probably of us did, mothers did, or parents did, well, that children were meant to be seen, not heard. Now, she didn't take it to that kind of extreme, but I existed to impress. I was there to not overshare with people. Arrogance would be like, a crime against humanity, as perceived through my mother's eyes. I learned how to read a room. And in that sense, I mean, sort of like, I don't want to say be able to identify the social hierarchy within that room, but I could read, I could get a lay of the land, like socially, very quickly in any environment. And I was there to, socially, which has stayed with me my whole life, to comfort people, to make everyone that I interact with feel special. Listen like crazy, ask questions like crazy. Why? I hate to say it, but by and large, people most enjoy talking about themselves. So you drill into that right away. Again, smoother. But I had to make everything and everyone, feel so like special, including the goddamn dog. No matter where we were. God forbid a dinner party, like make friends with all species in the room. But so I guess, um, I don't know, half my personality is this strict etiquette, kind of hiding somewhere in that skull, and it's trapped inside a scary movie altogether. Quite a grab bag. So anyway, I know silliness, but I don't know. I felt like sharing that part of my personality, where it comes from, and what it means, what it meant, what it means to me now, whatever. Anyway, thanks again. And tomorrow, same lineup, never changes but the top. And in the meantime, I love you. Bye.